Hello everyone, I'm Shannon Hourigan, and for my senior learning experience I studied holistic health, which is health services that are natural and homeopathic and the non-traditional route. And I not only learned how to live a natural lifestyle, but I learned how to live the life that I want to, a beautiful life, and a life free from pain and restrictions. And I really learned that I wanted to encourage others to find the path that they wanted in life and to find their happiness and their bliss. I wanted to encourage awareness and encourage intentionality. And I'd like to start off, this may be a little cheesy, but by saying that each and every one of you is worthy. Each and every one of you has something beautiful and incredible to offer the world. And everyone around you, every single person that you meet has something to teach you. That's definitely something I learned. It may not seem like it surface level, maybe like, oh, whatever, but they do. Through word, through action, even by just existing. They have something to offer you, to teach you, and you have something to teach them as well. And I have something to offer this world, which is something that I had never really thought about before. I had never given any thought to it, but my experiences and what I've learned are unique, and so are yours. And so we can share that with each other, and I think that's amazing. And this really struck me when I was flying back from this beautiful place in Virginia, back to Denver. I had just taken a super hippie yoga program, which was amazing, and I met a bunch of incredible, inspiring women, and ate vegan the whole week, and did yoga at 5 a.m., and it was amazing. And I sat next to this man, and I was in the aisle seat, and he was about my dad's age, and you could clearly tell that he was really struggling with nerves. And he saw my yoga mat, and we got to talking, and I told him about this program that I had just taken to treat clients or patients with depression and anxiety through pranayama, through breath work, and through movement, through asana, through yoga. And he was so interested, and I was like, would you like to try something with me? And he was like, yeah, which was great for me. I was like, yes, you didn't say no. So we went through three breaths. We went through stair-step breath, we went through yogic 3-part breath, and then we did a little intention setting and some visualization with deep integrative breaths. And you could just see the anxiety melt away from his face. You could see a smile creep onto his face. And he said that he'd never felt this way before. And when he was younger, he felt this way, but as the years went on, he got more and more anxious, but he felt great. And I told him about Life Force Yoga, which is the program that I took, and he searched it up on his phone, and he bookmarked it, and he said, I will do this every single day. And that made me so excited and elated that just this knowledge that I had gained gave him something. It gave him happiness for maybe just even 3 hours. Maybe it just relieved his pain for 3 hours, but it did something, and it made me so happy. And I saw this over and over again. I worked with aromatherapists, acupuncturists, medical massage therapists, nutritionists, everybody you could think of in the holistic health field. And I saw them work their magic, and everyone was like, oh, it's so magical. Like, how do I not feel pain anymore? How do I not feel this emotional and physical pain? And I realized as time went on, it's not magic, it's awareness. And so, I mean, everything you do emotionally and physically affects you, positively and negatively. And when you create habits, that's when it really starts to affect you. Something as simple as crossing your legs every day. I mean, it seems fine, but it can tighten this muscle called your iliacus, and it makes your whole leg tighten up. It can cause extreme knee pain, foot numbness, tingling, lower back pain, hip pain, anything you can think of can be caused by simply crossing your legs every day as you sit. And simply by being aware of your posture, being aware of the way you sit, rolling on a tennis ball every night can relieve this pain that you have. If you get mad every day, just at small things, if you get mad, you can end up starting to feel this emotion build up, and you're like, what is this feeling that I feel? I feel awful, but I can't describe it. And the more and more you get angry at small things, the more and more you feel this energy inside you. And by simply being aware of that, meditating for 10 minutes a day, and setting a goal, setting an intention for not getting mad at just one small, simple thing, can set you on the path to bliss. It's easy, it's so easy to not dig deeper and to reach for the quick fix, the Advil, getting mad, and that's okay to do. Sometimes you just really need an Advil, or you really just need to let it all out, and that's healthy and wonderful, but it's habits that you build over time that will really help you in the long run. And I really just became so aware of my body and my mind, and over the past 4 weeks, and I really started to become aware of this pain that I was feeling and that I couldn't identify before, like in my back and emotional pain. And I found really good ways to alleviate that and control it in some way. And all it takes is a growth mindset. If you're stuck on this path to where there's only one way out, and without it, there's nowhere else, then you will live your life in pain. And you will live your life not finding a solution. But if you just open up your mind, and if you start to dig deeper into your pain and find the sources of your pain and maybe find new ways to alleviate that pain, that's when you will start to feel better. And that's when your body will just feel much better. And I realized that I myself have wanted to change things about myself. I'm so hard on myself in everything I do, and I'm like, you could have done better on that and that and that. I'm so hard on myself, I'm my worst critic, but I realized that I can't change that. There's a sweet balance between acceptance and progress. And I have accepted that I'm hard on myself, and I've realized I can't change that, and I don't want to change that because that's what makes me me. And I can only grow from there. And as much as we would like to deny it, we have control over what we think and what we feel. We have control over our actions. We have control over the way we think, the way we react, the way we act, the way we sit, the way we eat food, the way we consume food. We have control over all of it. And setting these habits and being able to control your mind and your body, that's what will help you in the long run. And so I encourage you all to be aware of your pain. Just be aware of even just living and sitting. Sit up nice and tall, walk around like you have a purpose. Open yourselves up, chew your food, be aware of the food you're eating. Look at the cashier in the eye when you tell them to have a nice day. And smile. Even just the act of smiling, even if you're faking it, produces serotonin in your brain, which makes you happy. And creating this habit over time will not only produce that serotonin, but it'll also create the habit of doing it. And so I encourage you all to create the habits that you want today, and to find the sources of your pain, and to be aware of who you are in this world, and listen to others, and be aware. And, yeah. I think we have time for a question. Anybody has any? Yeah?
When can you start on me?
I did work at Integrative Health Denver, which is a really great place, and they do acupuncture and massage therapy, and they do free consultations. So
I get a free consult?
Yes. Cool, is that it?
Yeah.